All right, so I'm going to show you how to do an H&H Impression Technique. First we have a triple tray. It's important to get the metal back if you can. That will prevent any distortions. So triple tray plastic, but if it has a metal back, is great. So we're using blue bite fast set and a light body that's also fast set. So I'll walk you through the steps here. So we're going to try the impression tray in first. Open really wide for me. And go ahead and bite down. Perfect. All right, open really wide for me. So you're going to do that same exact thing when I get the impression material ready here. All right, ready when you are. Just open really wide. So this is number 14 that we're doing. It's going to dry the tooth off. I'm going to load the impression. Load the blue body up here. Open really wide. And bite all the way. Bite down and squeeze real tight. Perfect. Bite down and squeeze tight. You just hold just like that for about 30 seconds. I'll just put my finger right here on the patient's chin, just make sure they don't open because we've got to keep that closed for about 30 seconds if you're using fast set. So I'll just kind of check that. It takes about 20-30 seconds for it to set up. Then we have the high flow light body, that is fast set, that I'll use in just a second here. Doing okay? Mm-hmm. Almost there. So you want to use blue body because it is really rigid, so you want to make sure it's set up almost all the way first. So I'm just going to touch that to make sure it's good. And it is. Alright, so in just a second, not quite yet, but in just a second, I'm going to have you open. I'm going to add a little bit more material around this one tooth, and you're going to bite to the same spot, and you're going to bite and squeeze really tight and hold really still for about 2 minutes, okay? So open really wide. So we're doing number 14, so you'll see I'm just keeping my hand down there on the bottom, and then I take the impression material and put it right where the prep is, just in number 14, right there. So I just load that up. That's all there is to it. Bite down, squeeze really tight, perfect, and just hold really still and really tight, just like that for about 2 minutes, okay? You doing okay? Very good. That's all there is to it. So you let it set for 2 minutes, we'll come back and take a peek at it. We'll look then. All right, so patient's gone, but I want to show you the final product of the H&H Technique. So one thing I did not mention, and kind of one of the big selling points or points of doing this impression technique, is you do not need to pack cord almost ever. We have a scanner in the office, but sometimes if we have a case where the margin is going to be a little subgingival or I can't see it really well, then I will get impressions. So it's great to have this technique in the bag. So do not have to pack cord. The kind of point of it is that it forces that light body underneath the gum tissue around the margin, and you get a great impression of it. So let me show you what this looks like and kind of see the final product. If we can zoom in and see this, so you can see there's a light body around it. You can even see
the light blurring.
Oh, the light is messing up. How's that?
That's much better.
All right, so you can kind of see the margin. It went underneath the gum tissue and got the margin really, really good. I always kind of hold it up to the light to make sure that we got through, and you can see some holes there. It looks great. So good impression. So once I got that set, kind of walked out, Heather here was able to get the temporary made up and seated. I come back, take a peek at it. So it's really easy, very time efficient, and gives you a great final product. Hope it helps.